Hello students, standard 10 chapter number 14 statistics, question number in exercise 14.3, question number 2. As we discussed in our previous period, in exercise 14.3 we have to solve the sums regarding the median, and in exercise 14.2 there we discussed the mode regarding sums and mean regarding sums in exercise 14.1. Right? So in our previous period we already discussed the formula of median or the group data. Okay. So here question number 2, again I repeat that formula for the formula of median. Now we can find out n is represented by n. So L plus n by 2 minus Cf upon f into h. So there is a median formula which we have to use for finding out the median. But sometimes they may ask the question regarding missing frequency. So in that case they give the median value. Okay. See the question number 2. If the median of the distribution given below is 28.5, the distribution given here that in a table, that given distributions median value is 28.5. They already give the median value in that question. So they said find the value of x and y. So see in this distribution, x is here and y is here. So that x and y value, which is a frequency value, missing frequency value is there. That two value is not given. So it means that type of sum is called the missing frequency type sum. Okay. So that two missing frequencies value we have to find. Okay. X and y value we have to find. As per the question they mentioned, median is a 28.5. So we have to apply the median formula. Using that we have to find out the missing frequency. Okay. Now in that median, whenever we use the median formula, so there we require the L value, Cf value, N value and F value. So L, Cf and F value, which is depend on the median class. So we have to first of all find out the median class. Another thing we have required the Cf and Cf value. Cf value means cumulative frequency. So cumulative frequencies column we have to make. Right? So after that we have to put here all this value and missing frequency value we can find. Okay. Another thing, whenever here is a two value which are missing, so for that we have to make a one equation. We have to make a one equation. How we can make a equation? See all the intervals 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30. So classes is continuous and its frequency is given. And at last they give the total. Total is what? That frequency is total is given. With the missing frequency the addition, the total is become a 60. So first of all, whenever the missing type of frequency sum is given, then from the summation of all frequency we have to find out the one of the equation. Okay, which is regarding the both value which are missing. So for question number 2 solution, here I represent sum of sum of all frequencies is equal to frequencies is equal to what? Summation of all frequencies is what? 60. Right. So how we can say sum of all frequency? 5 plus x plus 20 plus 15 plus y plus 5 is equal to 60. Now do the numbers summation. So 5 plus 20 is 25 plus 15 means 40 plus 5 means 45. Then x plus y is there. X plus y plus 45 is equal to 60. Plus 45 goes to the right hand side, become a minus 45. So 60 minus 45, so we get the x plus y is equal to 15. Give the equation number 1. See, here we define from that equation x plus y is equal to 15. It means that two which are the missing value, whose summation is 50. Right? So what we have to do? We have to find out any one of the variables value. So remaining value we get from the equation number 1. Now, as I told you, we have to use the median formula. So for that we have to require the cumulative frequency. So we have to make a table in which we have to define the cumulative frequency. Right? So first here we define first column class interval. Here we define the class interval. Then after we define the second column is the frequency. Second column is represent the frequency. In a third column we have to represent the cumulative frequency. So our classes will start from 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50 and 50 to 60. Its frequency is given 5, x, 20, 15, y and 5. Right? Now Cumulative frequency, how we can write? That thing we already discussed in the question number 1. But again I repeat how we have to write each and every class cumulative frequency. Okay. So for the first class cumulative frequency, whatever the first class frequency as it is, we have to write as a 5. Okay. Now for second class cumulative frequency, what we have to do? First class cumulative frequency we have to add in second class frequency. Right. So it is become a 5 plus x. It is become a 5 plus x. Now third class cumulative frequency, how we can write? Whatever the previous class cumulative frequency, we have to add in that third class frequency. So 5 plus x is previous class cumulative frequency, and that class frequency is a 20. So what we get? 5 plus 20 is a 25 plus x. Right? The same way for the fourth class cumulative frequency, its previous class cumulative frequency is 25 plus x, in which that class frequency we have to add. So what we get? 25 plus 15, 40, and x is there, so 40 plus x. Same way, that 40 plus x we have to add in that class frequency. So 40 plus x plus y. This is that class cumulative frequency. And that 40 plus x plus y we have to add in the plus 5. So what we get? 45 plus x plus y. Okay, that equation you can also get from here. That total last of the summation of cumulative frequency is 45 plus x plus y, and if you add this all frequency, then you get the 45 plus x plus y. And as per the question, that all frequency sum is 45 plus x plus y, as per the question that is given 60. Okay, summation of all frequency is 60. So that equation you get from here also. Okay, that 45 goes to the right hand side, 60 minus 45. So the first equation you get from here also. Okay, but remember that thing, whatever the 45 plus x plus y, that value, it is the same for this one. If you add all this one, 45 plus x plus y. If you are not getting here, say 45 plus x plus y, then you are doing any mistake on upper classes cumulative frequency. Okay, remember that thing, that two value you have to get the same, required a same. Now, whatever value we require in equation, that value we have to define. Here, first of all, we have to define the median class. So how we can represent the median class? In the first question, we define the using the n by 2 value, and after the n by 2 value, we check in a just greater cumulative frequency value. But here, x is unknown is there, right? So we cannot get the exact value of this class's cumulative frequency, exact value, because x is unknown. We are not know the x value. So for in that question, they give the median value. Median value is what? 28.5, right? So from the median value, we have to decide median class. Here, median is equal to what? 28.5. So median class, how we can decide? That median value, you have to check it out in which class that value it lies. So we can say that 28.5, it is lies in between 20 to 30. 28.5 lies in between 20 to 30. So median class is, our median class is what? 28 to, so median class is 20 to 30. 28.5 lies in between 20 to 30. So that is our median class. Okay. So median class is 20 to 30. So now we can define the whatever value we require in equation. Observe, here we require the lower value. Lower limit of the median class. So L value, lower limit is a 20. So L value is a 20. Right? Now n by 2 value. See here in the question that n is what? 60 is there. Right? Total number of summation of all observation is what? 60. So n value is a 60. So n by 2 value is what? N value is 60. So we can say n by 2 value is 60 by 2 means 30. Right? N by 2 value is a 30. Then we require the cumulative frequency. At CF value, how we can define whatever the median class, its preceding class cumulative frequency. That is represented as CF. Right? So here we define here CF is what? 5 plus x. 5 plus x. See in a formula, F value we also require. F value is what? Median class frequency value. Median class frequency value. F value is a 20. And next, here we have to take H. H means classes. Classes are continuous. From the first class, we can define H value. First class upper limit minus lower limit. So we get the 10. So all value we represent, which we have to put in a formula, in a median formula, we have to write first. Okay. Now we have to apply the median formula. So median formula m is equal to L plus n by 2 minus Cf upon f into h. Okay. Now see the equation. They already give the median value 28.5. So here we have to put the 28.5 median value. They give in a question 28.5. 28.5 is equal to L value. L is lower limit of the median class, which is a 20 plus n by 2 value, which we find which is 30. So 30 minus Cf cumulative frequency value. Remember that thing. Here cumulative frequency value in which there are two terms, and before the Cf its sign is a minus sign. So that two term we have to write in a bracket. Most of the students are getting mistake here. They directly write that way. I also explaining you what you do the mistake. Minus 5 plus x. That way they write. Divide by f. See here you are doing a mistake. Because here that Cf minus sign is there. So that two terms we have to write in a bracket. Okay. So remember that thing. Divide by f. F value is what? F value is 20 into h value. H value is what? 10. Right? Now, in that term, here these two terms are in multiplication. So, numerator and denominator, numerator and denominator 0 is cancelled out. Now, this plus 20 is goes to the left hand side to the left hand side of the equal to. So, it is become a minus 20. Minus 20 is equal to. Now, is equal to that term is remaining. So, in that term, this 30, then after minus sign, we multiply inside the bracket one by one. So, we get the 30 minus 5 minus x, minus plus minus in a multiplication. Divide by, there is a 2 only. Right? Now, 28.5 minus 20, so we get the 8.5 is a subtraction of that two number. 30 minus 5, we get the 25 minus x divided by 2. Now that 2 is multiplied with the 8.5. That 2 is multiplied with the 8.5. In right hand side we get the 25 minus x. So we get the 70. This multiplication is what? 70 is equal to 25 minus s. So now as for the we have to find out x and y value we have to find out. So we make x as a main term. So number is goes to the equal to the other side. So minus x is become in left hand side if it is come. So it is become a plus x. That plus 17 is goes to the right hand side. So it will become a minus 17. Right? So we get the x value is what? 25 minus 70. X value is a 8. Right? So one of the value we get x is equal to 8. So again missing frequency x value is a 8 is there. Now another y value we have to find out. So for that we have to use the equation number 1. So from equation number 1, and equation number 1 is what? X plus y is equal to 15. We put x is equal to 8 in equation number 1. That way you have to mention in equation number 1. So x is equal to 8, we put 8 plus y is equal to 15. Plus 8 is goes to the right hand side, become a minus 8. So 15 minus 8. So y is equal to 7. Right? So missing frequency is here x is equal to 8 and y is equal to 7. Right? So this is our answer. X and y value we have to find out. So using the median, that way we can find out the question number 2's answer. Okay? Now question number 3. I hope it is very easy and it is clear. Most important part is the cumulative frequencies column we have to make whenever missing frequency is there. That equation you have to define, and after finding all this value you have to simplify it. Okay? Now question number 3 we have to solve. In that exercise 14.3, first 4 questions are very important, and the first 4 questions are given at different time. Okay, so in every question you have to learn something new, right? Because in the first question we find the mean, mode and median. It is a very simple. But in second question, observe missing frequency value we find x and y. So that thing is different. In a third question, classes are not given in a group form. And another thing here is they give the frequency, not a frequency value, they give the cumulative frequency value. So in a third question, as I told you, there is a little bit different thing is there. So you may learn new things, right? See the question number 3. A life insurance agent found the following data for the distribution of ages of 100 policy holders. 100 policy holders are there, and its ages distribution data is given here. Calculate the median. So that question is regarding median age. Median age we have to find out. If the policy holders are given only to the persons having the age 18 years onwards and less than 60 years. One agent is there, insurance agent. They distribute the policies, right? And he has 100 policy holders are there. So and the age is in between 18 to 16 years. They give the data is that way. So we have to find out the median age of that policy holders. So how we can find out? See here, ages is given and number of policies is given, and whenever we have to find out a median, then we have to require data in that form. Why? Because in median formula, L value we require. L value means what? Lower limit of the median class. So lower limit we require, right? So here it is not given. That is thing. Another thing, here observe the frequencies. That is a frequency or cumulative frequency. How we can decide? Remember that thing here I tell you. See, if you observe all these frequencies, so it is in an increasing order. It is in a increasing order, right? And at last, whatever the number, it is 100. That is given. It is the total number of observation. 100 policy holders are there. So if that things are matching, it means that is your cumulative frequency. It is not a frequency value. Okay, so that is a cumulative frequency is given. From the cumulative frequency, how we can write a frequency, that thing we have to learn. Okay, so two things you have to learn in question number 3. First thing, how we can rewrite that given classes in that form, in a group form. Another thing, how we can write the cumulative frequency from the frequency. From the cumulative frequency, how we can write the frequency. That two things we have to learn. Then after median we can find out easily. Okay, so we have to rewrite that table. Here, ages we have to write in years, and as I told you, here it is a cumulative frequency is given in number of policy holder. Number of policy holder. This is our cumulative frequency, right? Not a frequency, and here we write the frequency. Okay, so how we can rewrite the ages in a group data? So observe the word below 20. So it means 20 is the upper limit. In below we have to write something, right? Same way here, below 25. So 25 is the upper limit, lower limit we have to write something, right? Third class is below 30. So 30 is the upper class, lower limit we have to write another number. So what we have to write here in another number? So how we can decide? So you have to see the two consecutive classes. See below 20 and below 25. So we can say that difference of that two classes are 5 years, right? Same way here is a 5 years difference is there. Same way here is a 5 years. So we can say in each and every classes, two consecutive classes difference is a 5. So what you have to do? Here according to difference of 5 you have to put. Here we have to write the below 20. In the first class we have to write as it is below 20. In second class, how we can define? Here is a 25 is upper limit. So as per the 5 years difference, we have to start from the 20 to 25. Same way here is upper limit is 30. So we have to require a 5 years difference. So next is a 25 to 30. Same way for below 40, below 35, so 30 to 35. Right? Okay. So every way you have to mention the whole classes in a group form. Another way, suppose they may give the about 20. Suppose if anyone have a question, then how we can write their classes? Above 30, right? Above 35. So above 20 means 20 after there is some number. Here 25 after some number we require. 30 after, right? Because above 30 means greater, right? 35 above 35 means 35 after, right? So after which number here we have to write? So for that what you have to observe? You have to observe the two consecutive classes. About 20 and about 25. So difference is a 5. Here is a difference is a 5. 25 to 30. Right? So each and every class there is a 5 years difference is there. So 20 onwards, how many years we have to write? Then it is become a 5 year. Upper limit we have to write as a 25. So its difference is a 5 year. Then same way 25 to 30, 32, 35 and 35 to 40. Okay. So I hope all of you clear with that. Whenever below limit you write, then that whatever number is given you have to consider as a upper limit. Upper limit you have to consider. And lower limit you have to put according to two consecutive last difference. Same way, whenever above is given, then whatever number is given you have to consider as a lower limit. That number. Then upper limit you have to decide according to two consecutive difference of the class. Okay. So that way we have to make all the classes of the group form. So first we write the below 20 as it is. But second onwards we make as a 20 to 25. Then third one is a below 25, so 20 to 25. Then third one is a 25 to 30. Same way we have to make all these classes in a group form. 30 to 35, 35 to 40, 40 to 45, 45 to 50 and 50 to 55. Right? Below 55 means 50 to 55. Below 60 means 55 to 60. Okay? So that way we can represent, and its cumulative frequency is given, which we write in the last column, because this is a cumulative frequency. I have already explained to you why it is called the cumulative frequency. It is in an increasing order, and at last, how many number of all observation is given, we get the total. Right? So that's why it is a cumulative frequency. So 24, then 45, then 78, then 89, then 92, then 98, and at last we have to write as a 100. Now, second important thing, from the cumulative frequency we have to define a frequency. So how we can write? See, whatever the cumulative frequency is, same as it is first class frequency, you have to write is 2. Now, for second class frequency, for that what you have to do? That class frequency you have to subtract from the upper class frequency, upper class cumulative frequency. So 6 minus 2, you have to take the difference. So what we get? 4. So that class frequency is a 4. Right? Same way for finding out that class frequency, right? So consecutive frequency, or you can say preceding class cumulative frequency, you have to subtract 24 minus 6. So what we get? 18. Right? Same way 45 minus 24. 45 minus 24. So we get the 21. Right? Same way 78 minus 45. 78 minus 45. So we get the 53. 89 minus 78. 89 minus 78. So we get the 11. 92 minus 89. So we get the 3. 98 minus 92. So we get the 6. And this one is a 2 only. Right? So that way we get the all classes frequency. So there are two things we have to learn from the question number 3. From the class, given class, we have to rewrite in a group form. Another thing, from the given cumulative frequency, we have to make a frequency form. Right? Now we have to find out the median. So for that, in that formula, whatever value we require, that thing we have to decide. So for that finding out value, we have to require median class. And median class, how we can decide? We can decide from the n by 2 value. So observe here, number of all observation is how many given? In a question they give the 100 policy holders, or you can say from the cumulative frequency we get the 100 at last. Or if you take the addition of all these frequencies, then again you get the n value as 100. Right? So n value in a given question is 100. That's why its n by 2 value is what? 100 by 2. So we get the as a 50. Right? So for median class, again I repeat how we can decide the median class. From the value of n by 2, whatever value we get is a n by 2 value, and after you have to check it out in a cumulative frequency, it's just greater value. After 50, which value we get? We get as a 78. In a cumulative frequency, you have to check it out, n by 2 is just greater value. So n by 2's value is a 50. So after 50, we get just greater value is a 78. At 78's corresponding class, it is called the median class. Okay, so remember that thing, right? So here we have to define. So here the cumulative frequency just greater than n by 2 is equal to 50. Just greater than n by 2 50 is, which is the cumulative frequency? Just greater value is 78. So 78 corresponding class as median class is equal to what? Median class is equal to 35 to 40. Right? So median, after deciding the median class, whatever value we require, the median formula we have to write. So here we define the first is a lower limit of the median class. So this is the upper limit, this is the lower limit. So we get the 35. And which value we require? We require n by 2 value in the formula. N by 2 value we already defined. N by 2 value is what? 50. So n by 2 value we have to put as a 50. Then after which value we require? Cumulative frequency value, CF. CF value how we can decide? Median class, preceding class, cumulative frequency. This is our CF value. Right? So CF value is a 45. Then we require F value. F value means what? Median class frequency value. So which is a 33. F value is a 33. And H value. H means class size. So in a given class, we have observed this class, all this class. Or you can say after observing the two succeeding class, you can say there is a difference of the 5. So H value is a 5. Right? So H value is a 5. Class size is a 5. Okay. Now we have to apply the median formula and find out the median value. M is equal to L plus n by 2 minus CF upon F into H. So lower limit of the median class is 35, n by 2 value is 50, minus CF value is 45, divided by F value is 33 into H value is 5. Right? So here we get the 35 plus 50 minus 45. So we get the 5 divided by 33 into 5. So 5 into 5 is a 25. 5 is a 25 divided by 33. Now 25 division we have to do with the 33. So it is not possible, right? So here we have to write 0 and here we have to write 0. So 250 we get. So 0 point and here is a 250 divided by 33. So I hope 33 3s are 99. So 6 we get double 2 nearby 200 and 8s are 4 to 2 6. So 33 7s are we have to try 1 to 21 plus 2 23. So we get the 33 7s are so 231. Right, so we get the 19. So here we put the 0. So I hope 33 5s are we get 5 1 165 and 33 6s are we get 8 1 198. So 5s are we have to take. This is 33 5s are 165. Right, so we get the 25. So again we get the 0.7575 we get. So 35 plus 0.75 we take. So we get the 35.75 is the median age of the given distribution or median age of policyholders is 35.75 years. Okay, so that is very important. Question number 3.